Hello and welcome to Creative Design and Supply. Today I want to make a calendar countdown for Halloween with a shadow box. Let me see, I have it right behind me. Kind of like my Mother's Day shadow box, but it's going to be a calendar. Alright, so I have put 2 coats of tack it over and over on here so it's sticky. So now I am going to cover with some of our ColorSplash transfer foils. I have several different colors here. I am going to put this is just some paper. I'm going to put it in the back. And let's go ahead. I have a few different colors. Don't know which ones I want to use just yet, but I want to use some Halloween colors. Alright, so I wanted to start out with this one. And let's see. Let's just go ahead and do the sides first. Well, let's go ahead and try. So the key to this is you need to burnish it down and then pull it off. Alright. So I'm going to take one of another one. And see how this is going to look. Well, I can always paint over it. Alright, so I am going to, there we go. I think I'm going to repaint or put some tacket on it. And let's go ahead and see what this looks like. Now that looks pretty cool. Now if I just match that up and rub it really good. You can do this with a toothbrush too. I'm definitely going to paint over that. So, I like this ColorSplash color changing one. Alright, so now let me go ahead and pick this up, and we are just going to go ahead and set it right on that one. Alright. I'm going to hold it. Alright, so now I'm going to sit that one down. This is really neat. This is the one I should have done on all of it. I will link our ColorSplash transfer foils in the comments. You can get a 12 by 12 sheet of the patterns or the holographics like this for $3, or you can get the solid colors for $2.50. All right. Okay. And then I can actually go around with the purple. So it's only going to pick up where the rest of the glue is. So alright, so I'm just going to use this one, I think, for the whole thing. And I let these sit for about 15 minutes. So when you use the eyelines, tack it over and over, you get it'll go on white, and then it will turn clear, and then you know that it's ready to be used. All right. Ooh, that looks cool. All right. And I specifically put a little bit of the tacket in the edges because I want to give it just a little bit of a frame. Okay, so after I'm done, I will paint over this and put something else on it, or put a little bit of the green. All right. So it'll give it a little bit of holographic look, and if I don't like it, I can paint over it. It was just an idea for this. All right. So now I am going to take the tape off of here. Okay, now that I have the tape off here, I need to go ahead and I'm going to clean this part, but I'm not going to put my vinyl on here. I'm going to put it on the back side, so that way you can't scratch it or anything. Oh, butcher paper. All right, and now I am going to set this to the side because I cleaned it. And I am going to get my vinyl. Now, I cut this backwards, so that way whenever I put it in there, it will be correct. All right. So, I like to weed stuff like this with my mat, and if your mat moves around, you can tape it a little bit. All right, so let's see. I'm gonna start down here. All right, of course. Let's see. Okay, So I'm going to go ahead and try a trick and see if this is going to work. But I have to get it off this mat. I am going to try to reverse weed because these are so intricate. I am going to do reverse weed. Now, I save our CDS transfer tape because you can use it over and over again, and so I just wrap it around itself. So now I need to get a good big piece. And whenever I put it on there so I don't get bubbles, I do like this. All right. And after I use that piece, I will transfer it back onto or roll it back up on it. All right. So now here is the key. You can see it's on there, but whenever you rub, and you always want to go from the middle out. All right. Let's see how good this is going to work. Doesn't have to be perfect. You just want to make sure okay. Let's go ahead and work those bubbles out. All right. Ooh, that was terrible. All right, let's fish out this transfer tape. All right, if this does not work, this is going to be a big mess. All right, none of the letters have the bubbles on them, so let's go ahead and go from this side in this corner. All right. We have 30 more to go. Let's see if we can do this. You just have to take your time. And here's another thing that I like to do. If it has a little piece stuck, I will pull gently. Let's see. Ooh. I'm going to have a little bit of weeding to do. Uh-oh. Let's see. And if it wants to tear, I would just go ahead and let it tear. So that way you are slowly pulling these up. Okay. I will have to tweezer all those out. Alright, so you see the idea. I am going to pause and try to finish this after I get this big piece out. We are making progress. The fact that I used permanent vinyl too, it's not working in my favor. So, all right, just a few more little details. All right. So now I have the countdown part that I am going to do also. And I did this in this is our ColorSplash Orange Luster. And it is so pretty. So now I am just going to weed this. Hopefully everything else goes as planned. Of course not. So let's go ahead and do this one. I know it's cut through, or I say. Okay, so here is an example of when you cut into the carrier sheet. All right. So you will get some of the paper backing. That is a lot of time when people say, I can't get it to the carrier sheet, or the transfer tape will not pull it off. Okay, so that if you have that issue, you should back off a little bit on your pressure, or you can do the reverse weeding. All right, so now I'm going to try one thing and see if I could get this to work. If you pull it at an angle, sometimes it will work. All right. And that was my fault because I did not do a test cut with a silhouette. Uh-oh, I lost a piece of my pumpkin. Neat that looks. All right. Oh, I did get a piece. That's what I thought. Okay, there we go. Okay, so this has a better way to stand up, and I'm just going to hide this one right here. I think I'm going to do the light one, that way you can kind of see it. And maybe cut out some spiders and put on there. All right. So we will go with this one. That way you can see it a little bit better. All right. And there we go. All right. And if I wanted to, I could put a little bit of brown alcohol ink on there on a paper towel and dab it and give it a little bit of texture or color to it. I kind of wanted it a little bit darker. So let's see what this looks like. There we go. This was actually broke. I filled it with some hot glue so the glass wouldn't go anywhere. All right. And I'm going to go ahead and paint over this. And there we go. And now all you need is a little, you can do a coin or even the top off of a water bottle. And you can cut out a pumpkin or in paper and put on there. So that way you can do a countdown on there. All right, if you have any questions about this pour project, you can comment below and I will be glad to answer it for you. As always, have a great day. Thanks.